Beautiful day to everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Life Happens with Alayo. Today I'll be telling you the story of Mr. Dele and his best friend, Mr. Kola. Mr. Dele discovered 3 days to his wedding ceremony that he is sterile. Then he called on his best man to inform him, Guy, doctor say I no fit father pikin and I'm thinking of telling Funke. What do you think? And the friend was like, no, guy, no, they do that kind of thing. You're about to get married. You have wasted a lot of effort, money, and all that. If you tell her and she decides to back out of the marriage, what would you do? So, this is what you would do. Don't tell her yet. Get married first. After your honeymoon, then you can sit her down to tell her, okay, this is what happened and this is what you guys should do about it. Then you can give her options of adoption and every other thing. He said, okay, that's fine if you think that is the right thing to do, but I think I should tell her. I say, guys, stop it. You don't need to. If you tell her now, she might back off. Then he agreed not to tell his wife, and they went ahead with the wedding ceremony as planned. 3 months down the line, Mr. Dele could not muster the courage to tell his wife about his medical issues. One day, his wife came back from work and she told him, baby, guess what? And he said, what? And she said, we are pregnant. And the shock on his face that we are what? We are pregnant. I said, yes, baby, we are going to be parents. Congratulations to us. She was jubilating, she was happy, while he was having mixed feeling that, he knows deep down in him that he cannot father a child. So where did my wife get pregnancy from? That shock over him, he couldn't express how he felt. So he excused himself to make a call in the toilet. He made a call to his friend and he said, guy, my wife says she get belle. And the friend responded that, wow, our God is a miracle working God. A miracle might have happened along the line to make your wife pregnant. Then he believed his friend that, yeah, that's true. Doctors don't have the final say. God has the final say. Maybe God has turned a situation around. He waited patiently till the baby is born and he ran a DNA test on the baby, only to discover that the baby was not his. He was not disappointed. After all, he felt like they were going to adopt a child, and this is another process. His wife just carried the baby. He was cool about the whole process because he was feeling guilty within himself that everything boils down to his fault since he did not open up to her on time. A year later, his wife came again and, babe, guess what? We are pregnant. He looked at her and he was like, we are pregnant again? And she said, yes, we are pregnant. We are expecting another baby. He said, okay. He kept discussing with his friend that, see, my wife is pregnant again. I did DNA on the first child. The child was not mine. Says, okay, but the adoption that you wanted to go through to, the child will not be yours. So why should you bother yourself about where your wife is getting the pregnancy from? What if she's going to sperm donors and they're actually giving her sperm for her to carry the fetus? What about that? He said, okay, yeah, you're right. It could be so. The child was born. He celebrated the ceremony, the naming ceremony and all that. He had a large party, called friends and family, and he was very happy. He was not even questioning his wife. But when she got pregnant again for the third time, that was when he felt very, very uncomfortable. Then he sat his wife down and he was like, babe, I know I have wronged you. I know I have offended you. There's something that I should have told you way before we got married that I didn't tell you. But right now, I am feeling very, very uncomfortable and it is the time of truth. Let us speak truthfully to one another. I am sterile. I cannot father a child. And now, this is our third baby. And I want to know where you're getting these pregnancies from because definitely I did not father these children. Then she was like, oh, so you are sterile. So you are supposed to have informed me on time that you were sterile before you deceived me and allowed me get married to you. So what do you expect me to do, knowing that you cannot give birth? Then he started apologizing that, babe, I am sorry. I wanted to tell you, but different advices here and there, people kept telling me not to, that it will ruin us, it will ruin our relationship. And I do not want to lose you. I love you too much than to lose you. Say, oh, you love me, but you prefer to keep me in the dark about your medical issues. If not for your friend that told me about your medical issue, immediately we got married. He said, my friend? Yes, your friend did. He told me, and he suggested that we should help your situation. So your friend has been the one impregnating me while we are both helping your situation in order to cover your shame. And he was shocked, he was disappointed that my friend, my best friend, has been the one impregnating you. How dare you? And she was like, don't tell me that. What do you mean, how dare me? How dare you too? You were sterile and you couldn't tell me you were sterile. Your friend helped you out and now you're saying, how dare me? Don't say that. And he was feeling betrayed by his best friend and his wife. That how could you do this? My best friend, he comes here all the time and you've been sleeping with my best friend behind my back. Yes, I know I did you wrong by keeping it a secret from you. But what you did me wrong too by betraying me, sleeping with my friend. Mr. Dele felt betrayed by his wife and best friend. He told his wife he's no longer interested in the marriage because he couldn't bear to look at her and he doesn't even want to see his friend. His wife also told him that she felt betrayed by him too. You betrayed me too. You deceived me into marrying you. In this scenario, who was betrayed? Was it Mr. Dele? Was it his wife? Because Mr. Dele kept claiming that his wife betrayed him. So, who betrayed who? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Life Happens with Alayo. Bye.